everybody, welcome back to Wax the Slabs with Subby and Clay. We're glad to be with you this week. We got a lot of things to cover this week as there's some big PSA news that we want to share with you guys, and also some sports news in the F1 world as well. But first off, Subby, thanks for joining us again.
Hey, absolutely. I'm excited as always. I love when we get together.
I love it. It's fun.
And just kind of kick back and talk about the hobby and the collector's world. As much as I've been watching a lot of baseball this week.
Oh yeah,
a lot of baseball. Royals have been doing fantastic. They've come up short on a couple games, but hey, they are actually hitting home runs. Holy cow! We had Jack and Bobby and Salvador Perez, Vinny.
Mm-hmm.
They're all now starting to make contact.
Right.
So that's exciting. They're starting to heat up as we're getting ready to go into the All-Star break. Of course, I think this weekend we're going to be seeing the home run competition in which one of our guys on our hot list is actually going to be competing for the first time. So that's exciting. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. But man, it's kind of my time of year.
Yeah, it is your time of year. You enjoy the baseball for sure, and I enjoy taking in a game or two. So I'm not as big as in the baseball, but I know the big guys and who to watch and who to follow.
Oh yeah.
So the big news that I have this week was on Wednesday, July 9th, Christian Horner, the Red Bull Racing F1 CEO and principal, was released with immediate effect, which is pretty shocking. He led Red Bull for the last 20 years since Red Bull Racing was founded back in 2005. He's led them to multiple driver championships as well as constructor championships. And, Max Verstappen has been the reigning champion for the last 4 years in F1, and Max is one of his drivers. So that's very interesting. That took the world by surprise on Wednesday after a struggle at Silverstone this past weekend on Sunday. It was a rainy race, but Max started on the pole this past weekend, but finished in 5th place. And then, of course, Red Bull's number 2 driver, Yuki Tsunoda, he finished number 15, and he has struggled to score only 10 points the whole season, and it's only halfway through the season, so he's nowhere where he needs to be as the number 2 driver. So Red Bull has struggled this year, but the breaking news of Christian Horner being let go, being fired from the CEO position when he's been there since the founding. So
that's huge.
That is very huge for Red Bull. And but the struggle, what a lot of people in the F1 community is talking about, just because they're struggling doesn't mean you release your CEO and principal. But there must be something else behind the scenes that we haven't heard about.
I don't know.
What's going on. So, but that led me to jump on eBay and look for this card, which I picked up. This is a 2021 card, I believe. It is a mint 9. It is a card of Christian Horner. It's a refractor, checker flag, gold refractor. Did pick this up just because it could be going up in value or it could be going down in value. And as soon as the news broke, I bought that within about 15 minutes of that, just so I had a card of his that I wanted to get. It's kind of weird to see a team owner, CEO, a principal have his own card, but that's how it kind of works in the motorsports world.
Let's face it. There's during the '90s, there were several in the baseball world that kind of did the same thing. One, of course, my lifelong idol, who maybe still has the chance to get into the Hall of Fame, Pete Rose.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. So, of course, Pete became a player manager for the Cincinnati Reds. So, he had a player's card.
Yeah.
And he had a manager's card. So, a few teams did that actually during the '90s. But yeah, it's kind of weird to sit there and see. I don't know if we'll see David Glass on the Kansas City Royals.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's kind of odd. But yeah, that's cool. But that's a neat pickup.
It's a nice pickup, and one thing that I was I was taken back by the news first off, because McLaren is doing a great this year. Red Bull is right there in the mix, but they're just not performing where they should be, and it's kind of interesting to hear this news. And if you watch Drive to Survive, which is the TV show that Netflix produced and has for the last 3 or 4 years, focused on F1 racing, Christian's a big part of that as well. So you kind of some love to love him and some love to hate him. but nonetheless, he was let go on Wednesday with immediate effect. So that's
That's huge.
Interesting.
F1 news.
Yeah.
Now this week I've got a pretty interesting topic.
Okay.
This week.
What do you got for me?
I ran across on YouTube something that I thought, man, it says surely not. I started doing a little investigating on just on the internet,
Right.
And then I did my own research on eBay.
Yeah.
And wow, we've got we've got a very interesting topic.
Okay.
So the way to start this is I went to PSA on eBay.
Okay.
They have their own eBay store.
Right.
And take a look at this card that we're going to bring up here. Now, this is a Jaden Daniels Obsidian rookie card. It is called the Eruption Materials Contra Jaden Daniels rookie PSA 8.5.
Okay.
Now, this thing has what they call the NFL shield.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these are, and the laundry tags are really two of the top three type of relic patch
That you can get.
game use that you could possibly get in a card. And when I seen the value of this being $743, and I'm sitting there going, man, that is awfully cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen other laundry tags. I've seen the Nike swoosh
Yes.
rookie card. I've seen those $6,000-$7,000. Matter of fact, a couple sold on Golden auction.
Recently,
and this one's selling for $743. I was really skeptical, but it was on PSA, on their PSA eBay store.
Right.
Okay, now, after I looked at the description, now take a look at this, everybody. No returns or accept returns request. You can trust me with 28 years on eBay. Skip down. Welcome to the greatest enhanced patch cards on eBay and the only ones endorsed by H&H Cards, which I'm not sure who they are.
Right.
This kind of card was developed and marketed solely by me in early 2024, giving personal collectors trophy cards of the players you love by adding the highest quality embroidered patch or NFL shield. For a fraction of the cost, you would never match the wow factor. All cards come in a new one touch. Now, these are 100% authentic Panini or Topps card purchased from the manufacturer. It says it is enhanced with an added high quality embroidered team or NCAA bowl emblems. You will see NFL shield, Nike swoosh, NFLPA logos, and they are 100% authentic from NFL jersey tags or helmets, meaning that these NFL jersey tags come off of something you would go and buy at at a sporting goods store.
Yeah, JCPenney's
or something like that. It is not for grading. Now, this is the most confusing aspect of this description.
Okay.
Because take a look at the PSA labeled card under the PSA store on eBay.
Right.
What does that mean? Not for grading.
But the picture of it, let me go back to the picture right quick. The picture of it shows it has been graded.
At the 8.5, $743.33.
The selling point says it's been graded, and it says it's not for grading, but it's on PSA store. It's a picture showing of it in a graded slab, but he's also telling you that the shield isn't authentic. Everything else is authentic, but the shield in that card is not authentic. That he's replaced it. He's enhanced it.
I don't understand it, and so with this being on the PSA store, I did last night just went ahead and did a comment on it, and just asked the seller there on PSA what is this?
Right.
Is this actually PSA graded? You say it's graded, but then at the bottom you say it's not graded. So I am waiting to hear of some kind of response from them.
Okay.
But these are cards that should be going $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, going for, and it is ended. As you see in a picture, it ended at $743, and of course that was back in. Looks like that's what was that? There was another one, Panini Black Sizable Rookie Memorabilia Platinum, that sold back on March 8th. That was authentically from that manufacturer, from Panini. This has nothing to do with him,
Right.
but it had the NFL shield on it.
Right.
Of Jaden Daniels for $6,100.
So,
and that was the authentic. That's what these cards ought to be going for.
Exactly. So that is very misleading. So people, PSA from Subby and Clay here on Wax the Slabs, read your descriptions thoroughly.
Yes.
Because you don't know what you're buying, and you don't want to spend, even $750 is a good price for the card, but it's still very expensive.
Oh, yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
So if I would have saved up my money to buy this card, would have got it, and then learned that I couldn't. It's not real. That's
yeah. And here's the thing: when I'm looking at eBay, which I got some news for eBay as well right after this, but when you're looking at eBay and you're scrolling down, I'm a huge Jaden Daniel fan, like Clay Radford.
Right.
And I'm scrolling down through there, and all of a sudden I see a NFL shield, and there's like a minute and a half left, and it's only $640.
Yeah.
You're just like,
I can get my bid
holy
in.
cow! You jump. You don't read the description. You jump in there, you see a PSA slabbed.
Yeah.
You jump in there and you put a maximum bid of $1,500 on it, and then you win it, and then all of a sudden you go back and you look and you go, oh my gosh, this is enhanced. This is not a real card.
It's not the real deal.
That would be devastating. So, and again, what Clay said, make sure you guys read the description fully. In a quick clip on news through eBay.
Yeah.
They have introduced, which is going to help out the shill bidding,
Okay.
similar to Whatnot.
Okay.
When that bid goes down to the last 2 minutes, if somebody puts a bid in, it re-ups a minute.
Yep. This is new. I just learned about this morning as well.
Yes.
Me and my father-in-law was talking about this morning that you now can place bids on things, and it adds a few more seconds, 30 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever it may be. But yes, so that's new, that they probably stolen from some competitors like Whatnot. So I do a lot of buying of cards on Whatnot. Some of them are sudden death. Some of them are just regular bidding that has that enhanced. Every time you place a bid, it goes up a little longer. So
yeah, and I think everybody knows, or pretty common knowledge, that with the advent of all the technology that's out there right now, you have eBay, you have all of your Walmart, Target, Dick's Sporting Goods, all of the retail chains that sell cards. They make programs called bots that go in there at the very last split second, instantly put the bid in.
Yep.
Or the minute that a product goes on sale through Target or Walmart, it instantly hits it up to the maximum allowed purchase for that website and buys up all the product, and things sell out within seconds.
Yeah.
Of here.
The concert ticket industry has been fighting that for years. So it's nothing new. It's, I get it, and I like that idea of enhanced time, but at the same time, when you go to eBay, when it says 5 seconds left, you put your bid in, and then you jump up to 10 seconds, and somebody else comes in and outbid you. It's kind of frustrating. It's different. Unless you know in advance. It's very frustrating to learn when you're live.
Well, they will come out with another bot, an enhanced software package that will, you'll be able to input, okay, well, as long as I get it for 1,500 or below, it will automatically keep upping that bid until the end, until he gets to that level.
Yep.
So, they can change it it sounds all good because they're talking about it's going to take care of all the shill bidding.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, technology will grow.
It'll grow. Yep.
You know, here in a couple months, and they'll have it taken care of too. So.
Well, let's shift gears just a little bit from the news. Some of it's somewhat depressing. Let's go ahead and take a look at some new releases. What's coming out this week and weeks ahead?
Okay, so we don't have much.
Okay.
We do
It's
not
a slow
have
season.
much.
Slow time of year.
It is transition. What came out here just a couple days ago, I've not seen it in retail chains yet, but the 2024 Panini Mosaic Basketball is out. That came out on the 9th.
Okay.
I have not seen that out there. We have 2024-25 Topps Chrome Soccer came out on the 10th.
Yep. I haven't seen it yet, but it's
I
out.
have not either.
We haven't seen Score yet either, which came out last week. So still looking for those scores.
The 16th of this month, we have 2024 Upper Deck Credentials Hockey. We have 2025 Donruss Elite Football. We have 2024 Panini EuroLeague Crown Royal Basketball. That all comes out on the 16th.
Ooh.
And then on the 17th, we have the 2025 Upper Deck Goodwin Champions, and those are typically, they have boxes and tins. You typically see them on the bottom row of your Walmarts and your Targets, and they're kind of a cool alternative. You know, if you're just tired of ripping the same thing, you know, tired of ripping Topps and Panini, and just want to do something a little bit different. Goodwin's is kind of a fun rip. I have opened some of them in the past. It's a multi-sport product.
Okay, cool. Now, Jim, you and I, like I said, we are still looking for NFL scorecards for 2025, which have been out since last week, but we haven't seen any locally. You and I are hitting the road this weekend.
We are.
We're going to Springfield to a card show down there on Sunday. The card show's Saturday and Sunday, but we're going to go down on Sunday, and we might find some down there.
We might, and you know, I enjoy going on the last day of a show, and the only reason is because typically I have a pretty tight bankroll.
All right, yeah.
Okay, and typically on Sundays, none of the dealers want to take any cards home. They don't want to load up boxes. They're heavy. It's going to be hot on Sunday, so I think if we go down on Sunday, we might actually pull some deals out. I'm hoping.
I'm hoping for it as well. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to get down there. And we can also, while we're down there, look for the hot not list. We can see who's hot and who's not. Of course, we get a chance to talk to other collectors, see who's on their hot list and see who's on their cold list. But we like to put together a list right here for Wax the Slabs each week of who's hot and who's not. And I'm going to turn it over to you. Who's hot this week?
Well, first off, as always, we start with the most watched, most bids on eBay. Because to me, I think, you know what, eBay is the new Beckett magazine.
Yep.
It's the new Beckett price guide. A card is only as valuable as what somebody is willing to pay for it.
Right.
And so the top watched bidded item so far this week on eBay, we talked about this 2 weeks ago. It's going to be ending this week.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but it is a 1952 Topps, number 311, Mickey Mantle rookie card, PSA 1.
PSA 1. Not in good condition, supposedly, but still hard to find.
It is hard. It is hard to find. 54 bids.
Oh, wow.
Current price, $31,100 with 310 watchers on this particular card. This thing is likely going to hit in, about 50K or better for a PSA 1.
But it's the rarity of the card. It's Mickey Mantle, rookie. It's a cool card.
Okay, now this is a little bit off topic, but anybody who knows me knows I love the gab. So I just seen an article that I read this morning where they were talking about it was a 1959 Mickey Mantle card.
Okay.
That a couple found that was about a half a card that was folded up and used to kind of shim a door jamb in this old house that they just bought. They took it. They noticed something. They took it out, and the Mickey Mantle the wording was still on the card with about half of his face. And that thing just sold for over $10,000.
And it's just a half a card.
It was a half a card, but it was the story that was behind it. I thought that was so cool.
That is so cool. You're buying
door jam.
A door jam.
Imagine? Yeah, now don't be going home looking behind all your door jams in your house. That ain't gonna work. So let's start with the cold list.
Okay, start with cold. That's fine. We normally like to start cold off and then warm us up.
The cold list this week, we've got 3 new names. We got 2020 Donruss Justin Herbert.
Oh.
Okay, so he's struggling right now from a card perspective. I still have confidence he's a good quarterback.
Oh, he's a great quarterback. Really, I look forward to seeing him this year.
But he is on the cold list when it comes to cards this week. Jason Tatum, of course, Boston Red Sox. We're out of the basketball season now, and he's. There's a lot of speculation on trade with Jason.
Yeah.
So his cards is actually down. His rookie with 2017-2018 was his rookie. His rookie cards are down. And then Justin Verlander.
Okay, Verlander. Haven't heard that name for a while.
We've heard that name for many years.
Yeah, and I haven't heard it for a while.
He's a fantastic pitcher. But all of his cards just seem to be kind of tanking, and I'm starting to see that with a lot of these guys that might still be throwing, just recently retired from the game. The spotlight is on the new rookies.
Of course.
Your Freddie Freemans. Your Jason Worth. Some of these guys that's been around the league that are dang good ball players, likely going to be Hall of Fame ballot guys here in a few years. There's just not enough interest in their cards right now, and I think it's all because of all the. I think it's because of all the new rookies that are coming that are stealing the spotlight right now.
Absolutely, and that's kind of why what's new is new. It's shiny right now, but towards the end of the season, those legends are still in there. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Speaking of rookies, we have a couple on our hot list this week. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up to the number 1 hot card this week.
Absolutely.
And so bottom of the list, Matthew Golden.
Okay.
Now he came out in 2024 Bowman's Best University. He is wide receiver. The Packers drafted him. He just signed his contract.
Cool.
And so they were looking for big things from him. He came out of University of Texas, in which University of Texas is producing some big old stars, including a local one that you got a chance to meet.
Miss Mac Morgan, of course. She just signed off topic, she just signed a pitching deal with a university down in Oklahoma. So that's exciting for her. She's a pitching coach now for a team down there. I don't know the exact team name, but she signed a deal.
Awesome.
So that's awesome for a little girl. Awesome.
You know it. Next up is, of course, Travis Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, his was 2023 Bowman University was his first Bowman rookie. And, of course, he's with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Drafted number 2.
Yeah,
drafted number 2.
Number 2, and I'm telling you, they're gonna allow him an opportunity to shine on both offense and defense.
Great. He's gonna get that double. Yeah.
And so everybody is anticipating what is Travis going to be doing out there on the field, and of course that corresponds over to his card values, and his card values are going up right now. So that'll be exciting. Next up, we've got the Cubbies with Michael Bush.
Okay.
He is hitting 18 home runs. He's hitting over 300 already.
Cool.
So he has a 2025 Topps number 263 as his rookie card. That's been a very hot card. Actually, Cubs, Pete Croworth, they have so many bright young stars. They remind me, we talked about it here, last month, they remind me so much of the 2013 to 2015 Kansas City Royals, where they were all young, they played together, and they just click. And that's how the Cubs are going this year.
Keep an eye out for Cubbies.
Yes. Jacob Mizorowski. Now he's
Mizorowski.
been a hot topic here over the last 2 weeks. He got the call up. He's consistently throwing 102 to 103 miles per hour. He's a flamethrower. 2025 Donruss rated prospect number 128, and he very well would be in the running for National League Rookie of the Year.
Cool.
So definitely want to start hoarding in on some of his cards if you have it.
Yep.
Next one up, Cooper Flagg.
Cooper, yes.
Of course, Cooper's been hot out there. He has been over the last few weeks.
We watched him last night play in the NBA Summer League. They played against the Lakers last night, and Dallas ended up winning that game by 2 points. And it was a good game to watch, and he got some playing time. And in a little interview afterwards, he says, just getting used to playing with new guys. And NBA is a different pace than college. So yeah, he's learning a lot in the Summer League. It's fun to watch him. You can watch him learn during the Summer League. It was pretty cool.
Oh wow! Now, any idea how many points?
I think he had like 13 to 15, somewhere in that range.
So he played against Bronny James.
Yeah.
Okay. Did Bronny? I wonder how. I didn't get a chance to watch the game.
I didn't see Bronny. I watched most of the fourth quarter. I came in at the tail end of the game. But yeah, Cooper was playing at the time, and earlier in the game is when Cooper had his bigger run, so I didn't really see a whole lot from him, but it's still cool to watch some of those Summer League games. And Brittany's like, basketball? I thought they just had the championship. I was like, it's Summer League. It's more relaxed, and you give the officials a chance to try out some new officiating. The coaches aren't the head coaches. There's some assistant coaches. So it's just cool to see them out on the court playing at the NBA level.
You bet.
Yeah.
And the minor league system for MLB, they have summer league ball as well, and actually we do have a couple local teams.
Okay.
They're semi-pro, and we have one down in Nevada in Vernon County.
Yeah.
Those are the Nevada Griffins.
Okay. Yeah.
They come up, play summer ball. They got a nice little stadium there in Nevada if anybody want to catch a game. And then you got the Whiteman Bombers.
Yeah.
They're also a minor league affiliated summer ball.
Cool, yeah.
Great game.
Great
When we
league.
lived in Nevada, we had season tickets. We went to games every week. They look for host families. All these guys stay with. And you can find some great ball. A lot of major leaguers. There's, I think that when I looked it up, there were 13 major leaguers that have walked across the Nevada Griffin field on their way up to the majors.
That's awesome.
So it's kind of a cool.
Yeah.
Here we go. Sidetrack again.
All right.
So,
yep. Who's number one this week?
Let's go to our number two.
Oh, number two.
We have two left.
Okay.
Of course, the guy who's been super hot. He's breaking records as a catcher. Seattle's Cal Raleigh. He had his, I believe, the 35th home run that he's had. So he's already broke Johnny Bench's record of the number of home runs before the All-Star break, and he's threatening the all-time catcher mark as well. So you got Johnny Bench, Yogi Berra, of course Salvador Perez.
Yeah.
You've got
Piazza,
Thurman Munson. You've got some major
big names
in that. So his rookie cards. 2019. I know I do have a few of his rookies out there at the game box.
Okay, cool.
So they're very economical right now.
Right.
They're $3-4. So if you want to go out and take a chance what he's going to be doing the rest of the season, you can pick him up. Could be a good one to invest in, yeah. Number one, she's been hot. Yes, I said she.
Okay, so we're done. I'm guessing basketball.
Basketball is
WNBA.
Correct. Yes.
Can I guess?
You bet.
Sophie Cunningham.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Your girl.
Oh, Caitlin Clark. Okay.
Caitlin Clark. Yeah.
She's number one. Okay.
No big surprises there. But she is rounding out. She is number one still on the hot list. I know we do have some Caitlin Clarks out there at the game box too. If anybody wants to jump on board the bandwagon. So she recently received the most votes for the WNBA All-Star game.
Yeah, for the players. The players didn't think so, but the fans did. Yeah.
I watch on YouTube. I watch a lot of big card shows like down in Dallas and out in California, and I watch these. I don't want to say nightly, but I watch 4 or 5 of these card shows a week, and they go table to table, and they're watching the transactions that's going on. Still, the one I watched last night, I watched about 20 minutes of it, and they were at one table, and just about every customer would walk up, sit there, look around. They said, "You got any Caitlin?"
Yeah.
Nope, I'm all out of Caitlin.
Huge. I purchased a Caitlin last night during us watching basketball. I picked up a Caitlin rookie Prism Monopoly card. So I bought it for $72. It's worth about $65. I paid a little overprice on it, but I bet that value's on jump up. So I'm still investing in Caitlin. I mentioned Sophie Cunningham. She just she's with the Fever now, as she was with the Mercury. Now she's over with the Fever. Her along with Lexi Hall and Caitlin, they're really a dynamic trio there on the Fever, and really watching a lot of WNBA.
Oh, yeah.
Brittany's getting into it.
It's a big hype right now.
It is.
I mean, it's huge. I would have never, actually, Caitlin Clark was, I really think that WNBA would not even be close to where they're at today
without her.
If it hadn't been for Caitlin Clark. I mean, WNBA I never thought would grow in such popularity so fast, and of course I think they owe a lot to having such an all-star caliber person, such a Caitlin Clark, and then you start to have the competitive nature of her and Angel Reese and all these, I want to watch that.
See what
Who doesn't want to watch a cat fight?
Exactly. So no, those girls are doing a lot, and actually there's a lot of WNBA cards out at the game box as well. So there's some more basketball, NBA, as well as some college cards of some big names that you may know, like Tim Duncan, Steph Curry. I got some college cards out there of theirs. So swing out to the game box in Clinton, located behind Wendy's, and definitely take a look. They're open later tonight, and we'll be open a little bit later tomorrow night as well. So swing in there and see what you can find.
Talking of wax, what are we ripping this week, man?
Well, we got a few things. Before we get to what we rip, I want to let you know, Kevin Smith, he won our Ripper's Delight package.
Yes.
Kevo, he is out of state right now. He'll be back in town in the next couple of weeks, and him and I will be hooking up to get him the prize package, the Ripper's Delight package that we gave away last week. Oh,
that's awesome. Man, he's going to be so excited.
He already is, yeah.
We have to get him videoed when he opens it up and see what cards he pulls out. Yeah, I'm excited for it. That's awesome. You
haven't met Kevin. I know Kevin from many years back, so I'll introduce you, and we'll have a good time. And I'm excited that somebody won this, and I was able to get a hold of him, and he's like, yes, I won it. Just let me get back to town. So
let me ask you this. So that was one of our big goals. 200, give away a prize package. Another thing that was on our list was to have a trade night.
Trade night. Yep.
I think what we ought to do, Clay. I think what we need to do is maybe set a date.
Okay.
Right before NFL football season.
Okay.
And let's get together, maybe grab a couple pizzas, and
we can do it right here in our studios.
You betcha, you betcha.
We got
bring your cases down, bring your Zion boxes, bring whatever. Come down, have some pizza, and let's do some swapping. But I think that ought to be our next step, is to meet some of you guys out there on our Facebook page. It doesn't make any difference if you've been collecting for 30 years or if you just got started. We'll get you hooked up with what you need to get going that night, and we get to meet some of you.
Right. We're not experts. He's more of an expert than I am, but we're not the experts. We're just fellow collectors. I'm learning from him. He's learning some things from me on the grading side. So we just want to learn what you guys know and share things from our perspective to your perspective. So we want to build this community and do that. So we will get that scheduled. Stay tuned for a date. We'll probably be releasing that here in the next couple of days, if not the next week or two. So
yeah, that sounds awesome.
Sounds awesome. Well, let's get into what we're going to rip this week. Let's start with you. What are you ripping?
I am ripping 2025 Topps All-Star Game. This is a really kind of an unannounced product that Topps and Fanatics decided to pull out. I did do, I think, an extra rip last week when I opened my first one. I loved the rip. It was fun. I got some great cards that had a memorabilia card in there. Had some numbered parallels in there. So I want to open up another one. So I'm gonna be opening up that here today.
Great, awesome. Well, I opened up some stuff last night and I pulled a really cool card, Cristian Ronaldo. I pulled up some of these from Walmart and I really enjoyed ripping those last night. And I pulled a great card. Ronaldo is one of the top players in the world.
Absolutely.
So I went out and picked up this pack. As you can see, it's $15 out at Walmart. I grabbed one of these. It has 132 cards in it. So we're going to go through it fairly quickly. I'm looking for some big names. Of course, we'll look for those. But yeah, because I ripped that last night, had a lot of fun doing it, I grabbed this morning, and we're going to go through it. And
your ROI on that thing's got to, I mean, if you get a decent card, it's going to be through the roof.
It's through the roof, yeah, because it's only 20 cents per card, and we talk about that all the time. I already have one of these cards. My favorite soccer player of all time is Kylian Mbappe, and this is one of the cards that could be found in this set, but I already own this card, a PSA 10, so I'm looking for a version, another Kylian Mbappe card, which is the 100 Club card that is in this pack as well. So this is one that is already in here. I didn't pull it from this set, but we might pull another here today. So we'll see what we get. So let's go ahead and get into our rips.
Now I'm antsy.
All right, here we go. Wax the Slabs. Stay tuned for our rips coming up next.
All right, guys. So what we're opening up today by me is going to be 2025 Topps All-Star Game Atlanta 2025 Mega Box. I opened one of these up here last week, and I really enjoyed the rip. I really do like the cards. They have an all-star background on the 2025 brand. It's 4 packs per box, 20 cards per pack. So you get 80 cards out of this box, and got a couple numbered cards, got a memorabilia card that was actually game worn in the 2023 All-Star Game. So kind of a fun rip, so I thought I would do another one. We'll see what we get. And then, of course, Clay is going to be opening up some soccer cards today. Do not eat that, kids. Do not eat that at home. That is not gum. That is styrofoam. And again, we got 4 packs. Great looking packs, actually. I really, they kind of remind me of opening day. Topps opening day was actually a product I used to buy every year, and they done away with that particular brand. But all right, let's see what we get. All right, Jackson Churio, Trey Turner, Spencer Schwellenbach for the Braves, rookie card, and as you can see, it has that All-Star Game 2025 on the background. Kind of a neat concept. Darby Swanson, Ryan Bliss, rookie, Wyatt Langford, Willie Adams, Corbin Burns, Aaron Judge, McGreevy, rookie, Mike Trout, Hunter Green. We're going to flip this over and see our inserts. We got David Justice, Hometown Heroes.
That's cool.
It is a cool full card. We've got Mark Grace, Classic Swings. Played with the Cubbies. Waldrop for the Atlanta Braves, rookie card. We've got Jeff Bagwell.
That's great. Yeah, I remember Jeff Bagwell.
Heck yeah. We got Gary Carter. Man, look at that old Montreal Expos uniform.
Great. Yeah.
That's awesome. All-Star Game greats. Henry, Hank Aaron.
That's cool.
Colby Mayo for our silver. And that is pack 1. We got 3 left. A lot of cool inserts. Alright, here we go. Christian Yelich, Andrew McCutcheon, Dylan Cruz, rookie, Fernando Tatis, Matt Shaw. He's been hot as of late for the Cubbies. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies, rookie card. Man, what a young team they have. Yamamoto, Altuve, Amador, Chris Sale, Corbin Carroll, Anthony Volpe, Kumar Rocker. We flip it around. We've got, there's my knuckleballer, Phil Niekro, Atlanta Braves, Chase Utley, Classic Swings, Michael Harris. We got Ichiro.
Some good looking cards.
We got a little bit of color back there.
Uh-oh.
We got Jones, Andrew Jones for the Braves. Manoa. And looks like we have a numbered colored parallel coming up. Out of 99. Emma Naga. 86 out of 99 green refractor.
That's really cool.
That is cool. Very good, very good. That's a nice card. All right, pack number 3. Mookie Betts, Garcia, Rodriguez, Harper, Soto, Cam Smith, Austin Riley, Tristan Cassis, Chase Young, Connor Norby, rookie, Chapman, Guerrero Jr., Chris Bryant. We flip these around. Let's check out our inserts. Sean Murphy, Mr. Baseball Don Mattingly, Joe Torre, George Brett, Classic Swings. Nice card.
That is cool. That's George Brett. That's awesome.
We got Joe Torre under the All-Star Game greats. Dave Parker. Oh, yes, a Pete Crow Armstrong on the silver. All right, we're down to our last pack. And again, just a fun rip. What we got in here? Acuna, Jackson Merrill, Garrett Cole, Brooks Lee, Shohei, Jose Ramirez, Gunnar Henderson, Brent Rooker, Lewis Robert, Ellie De La Cruz, Bobby Witt, Jay, cool. Royce Lewis, Manny Machado. Flip this around here. We got Henry Hank Aaron, Joe Mauer, Classic Swings, Austin Riley, Hanley Ramirez, and our All-Star Game great, we've got Garvey, Cecil Fielder, and our silver, Yordan Alvarez. So no relic or auto in this box, but a lot of cool cards. I do like the design. It's kind of a fun rip. I think the mega box retails around $59. Probably didn't make that out of here, so my ROI was pretty low with this box, but it's a fun rip, and they do have some good pulls you can get out of it. So coming up next, we're going to have Clayton. He is going to be opening up Topps Match Attack soccer cards. Stay tuned for it.
All right, we're back here. Time for me to rip this Topps Match Attack. Like I said last night, I opened up some smaller packs and pulled the Christian Ronaldo. That's so cool. So I went out and grabbed this morning. For just $15, you get 132 cards. You can't beat it. You get 5 exclusive red parallels, inserts cards in here as well. Of course, so we're looking for limited editions, Pro Elite Shields, 100 club cards, black edge cards, Man of the Match signature cards, team badges, and of course big names like Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Harry Kane, Haaland, and my boy Kylian Mbappe. Hopefully we can find a 100 club Kylian Mbappe card. It's only worth $12 on Card Ladder, but still would finish up my collection since I have a limited edition of him from this set already. So a lot of cards to go through. A lot of these guys' names that I will not know of because these are international soccer stars, and some of them aren't even stars. So of course the big names is what we're looking for, and we got a special white pack there that we'll save that one for last. So a lot of cards to go through. We'll go through them fairly quickly. Look for the big names.
Wow, how many packs?
1,
That's a heck
2,
of a deal.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus this special pack. So
holy cow, that's like a hobby box for $12.
For $12 or $15.
15 bucks.
Can't beat it. Let's see what we get. Let's go ahead and open these up. Got Emma walking around here, so you might see her in the background. All right, so I don't know how these are packaged. So some base. There's a Red Bull team patch. There's a München patch.
You ought to win an award if you can pronounce some of these names.
No, they're tough. They're very tough. Here's a goalie card, Gregory Kolber, good looking card. Here's a Jan Oblek goalie card, and here's one of those signature man of the match signatures. There we go. That's pretty cool. Not numbered or anything. And then here's one of the blue ice cards they have, which is Rob Holding. All right. Emma bouncing around in the background.
I'm just trying to look at this.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we get here. Interesting of how they package them. There's another team badge.
Might hold them down just a little bit.
Oh, hold them down a little bit.
There
Okay,
you
there we go. Like I said, there's a lot of cards to go through, so we might go through them fairly quickly. Here's a matchmaker card. Cool insert there. Haha, there's Messi. There's a Lionel Messi. And back behind, we'll set him over here to the side. Next gen card, and then a midfielder attack card. So this is actually a game, a trading card game they want you to play. I don't think the game ever took off. I think people collected more for the players than they did the actual game itself. So I don't know how to play the game. I don't know any of the rules of the game, but I do know that it is a game. I think the attack and the defense has something to do with it, but I like it because I'm a soccer fan, and international soccer is one of my favorite things to watch. The World Cup, which is coming to Kansas City in 2026. Right now, the World Cup Club final is going to be happening here in the next week, so that's going on, and I just love international soccer. It's a lot of fun to watch. There's silver inserts, and this one here is a legend card. There's Brian Lunthrop. That's a pretty neat card. Legends. There's a Club 100 card for Zane, Leroy Zane. Cool. All right. Like I said, we got a lot to get to. Looking for the Messies, which we already got one. Could go for another Mbappe. Let's go ahead and start with these. The stopper. Warrior, another legend, Frank Lampard, and then a Haggy blue fractor there. That's pretty cool. Van Ginkel, just a funny name to say. All right. And these are really packaged really nice. This is kind of the wax feel that kind of reminds me. It kind of feels like an old.
Oh yeah.
It has like a old wax feel to it. So
it does.
All right. We keep rolling here, looking for some big names. Reece James, Pepe, Harry Winks, Warrior David Alba. There's two of them back to back.
Huh.
Same card. Huh. There we go. All right. hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Soccer, like I said, international soccer is kind of hard to follow. There's so many names, so many people from around the world that's involved, so it's hard to kind of keep up with it, but we're just looking for the big names. Great cards. I don't know how to play the game, but I got enough cards now to probably be able to play a game or two. But it's cool looking cards, and they don't do a whole lot of international soccer, so you kind of get stuck with buying these to kind of feel your itch. There's another one of the man of the match signatures, Pedro Goncalves. That's neat. And then we got a Hemu Sun. That's awesome. Those are cool cards. I like the looks of those blue cards as well.
So keep in mind, you can pull, I'm looking here at the odds, you can actually pull genuine autograph cards with numbered parallels, numbered 1 of 1 through 1 through 10. There's a lot of there's some good chase
pulls.
cards
Yeah.
in here for $15.
Can't beat it. So let's see who we get here. Enforcer, Juan Sanchez, Hervé. And then that's just shines a lot, man. That's a good looking card. Getting some thicker stuff here. I don't know if they have any relics. I think they do have a few relics available, so we'll see if any of those pop up or not. Flipping them around. Like I said, you know, the big names in soccer are mostly international stars like Messi and Ronaldo and Neymar and Harry Kane and Holland, and who we got here? Tammy Abraham. Pretty neat man of the match auto card. There's one of those Club 100 cards. Cool. Down to 3 packs left plus this white one. We'll save the white one for last. It might not be anything, but when they separate out packaging like that, you never know what you could find. So, all right, let's Andre, Memphis, Paris Saint-Germain. Just that card. All right, Styler. There's another Messi, the exact one we have. We've got another one. Cool. Messi fans, I'm sure one of those will be available very soon at the Game Box in Clinton behind Wendy's. So, I mean, when you get more than one, you got to share the love, right? All you Messi fans.
Absolutely.
We will have those available for you. Okay. All right. Still looking for an Mbappe or any other big names. We've definitely pulled one of the biggest names, if not the biggest, Messi. So looking for anybody else. There's a Dawson, Xaya. There's a Legend. I like those Legend cards. Those are neat. And then Angel Corzel. All right, last pack of the regular pack. We'll see what we get here. Gone through a lot of cards. Like I said, $132 or 132 cards for $15, about 20 cents a card. Definitely makes it worthwhile, even if you don't know who they are. You're not losing a lot of money. Pepe, that's a cool one. That. All right, that's the 132 cards. We'll see what's in this special white packet. Like I said, it might not be nothing, or it might be something special. So. Looks like it's going to be something special. The red parallels. That is cool. So they separated these out separately. Wow, there's a lot of them. All right, there we have it. There's more than 132 cards there. That's wow.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I like
great
the
cards.
red parallels.
Yeah, those are really, really pretty cards. But the biggest hits right there, Lionel Messi. So fun. If you're a soccer fan, you might recognize some of these names. If you're not a soccer fan, this might have been boring to you. I know Jim's over here like, I don't know any of these guys, and I don't know a lot of them
I
either.
only had to take 2 no-dos.
Well, glad you're sticking with us right here on Wax the Slabs. We appreciate it, guys. Thanks for checking us out. We'll be back next week with more. And always don't forget, you can check us out at the Game Box in Clinton. We have cards for sale, individual cards. We have slabs. We have a dollar box. We have booster packs. We have hometown heroes. We have supplies, top loaders, penny sleeves, one-touch mags, and so much more at the Game Box in Clinton, right behind Wendy's. Stop by and check us out. We greatly appreciate everyone who has. And stay tuned. We'll be announcing that trade night date coming up very soon. Until then, we'll talk to you. Take care. See ya.